Hey guys, welcome to NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode featuring Fredo Bangino IV. This is episode 18, I think. Yeah. So, we didn't have an episode last week due to some unforeseen circumstances, but this week we're back. And just a quick recap of last episode, we started the season off at Daytona in the trucks, and once again we had an awful run there. We finished 30th. Did have some flashes of brilliance in that race, but in the end we just couldn't hang in there with the pack. Got shuffled up. Fredo got shuffled all the way to the back. Like I said, had a 30th place finish, so there was some promise, but it didn't pan out. Next race we had to Las Vegas in the Truck Series. Fredo had a much better run there. Ran in the top 10 for a little while, and then kind of fell back at the end of the race and finished 13th in that race, but built some really good momentum after that. So we kind of got things turned into a little bit of a positive direction there. And then in the Extreme Dirt Tour Series season opener, Fredo picked up right where he left off, just dominating the field and won the race by like a half lap over Tony Stewart. So yeah, he's got things figured out in the Dirt Tour Series race. We're still trying to feel our way through the Truck Series. Hopefully we can build on that 13th place finish here at Atlanta, which is where we're headed to next, which is the old Atlanta Motor Speedway, not the current one. This is the old tire-eating, hard-to-handle track. So we got some nice upgrades to the truck. Hopefully we can keep things going. So what do you say, without further ado, we head to Atlanta and see if Fredo can keep the momentum going in his favor. All right, guys, here we are ready to qualify in Atlanta. So last season, Fredo's rookie season, he had a slow start to the season. Not so great qualifying runs. Like I said, the truck's a lot better than it was last year with all the upgrades. So hopefully Fredo can get a good qualifying effort in. This is definitely a handling track, so I think we'll be better set up for the race than we will qualifying, but who knows, maybe we can pull out a shocker in this qualifying run. So here we go, green flag is out for our qualifying lap, and we'll bail her off in turn one. Track is pretty rough, I'll tell you. You can really see the truck bouncing around. Going to turn 3. Coming off turn 4. And let's see where Fredo winds up here. Checkered flag at 33.27. And we qualify 31st. Go figure. So, yeah, Fredo's really bad qualifying efforts continue. So, let's see where everybody starts. Johnny Sauter has the pole. Ross Chastain outside pole. Christian Eckes is third. Zane Smith fourth. And Grant Enfield rounds out the top 5. And we will scroll on down the running order and see where everybody starts at. So we'll go on down here. Of course, there's Fredo 31st, and Clay Greenfield rounds out the field in 32nd. So yeah, not a great qualifying run for Fredo. Hopefully the race goes better. So why don't we find out? Let's head to the race and see what happens. You know, I really hope that Fredo's qualifying efforts will really improve, but it appears we still are just as mid as ever. But hey, we've been running well in the races, with the exception of Daytona. We are underway at Atlanta. So, oh boy, we don't need to be doing that. Okay, so Fredo needs to get it together and pick his way through the field. Now this is a tire-eating track, so the tires are going to go away rather quickly in this race. So, yeah, this is going to be one of those deals where actually it wouldn't be a bad thing if we got a caution with a few laps to go and we got fresh tires and everybody decides to stay out. So, oh boy, we're really tight. Okay, we need to be careful there. But Fredo is kind of starting to pick his way through the traffic, and we got some help with the 98 of Grant Enfinger, who is way back in the field. Must have went to the back for an issue. So yeah, he's way back there with us. So we're both going to be kind of working our way up to the front here. And it is really dicey getting up through here. They're okay. This might be. We are 4 wide going through turn 2. It is getting dicey. And boy, this truck is really bouncing. This is going to be one of these. Okay, we didn't need to do that. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. I don't know how we're not. I don't know how we didn't get damaged in that, but yeah. We probably cost ourselves a friendship right there, bouncing off the walls, bouncing off everybody. So, man, it is getting dicey. I am telling you what. Okay, oh boy, we don't need to be doing that either. We really got to watch ourselves doing that. Fredo needs to calm down a little bit. But right on schedule, the field seems to be backing up to us a little bit as the tires are going away. And boy, look at those right side tires. I mean, they are going in a hurry. Left sides aren't too bad. Maybe in a pinch we could try 2 tires, but this is one of these tracks where you have to have 4 tires. You really can't get away with just 2 tires. At least I personally don't feel that way. But we have jumped up to 18th place. We're fixing to take 17th, but now caution is out, so we're going to come in and get our 4 tires. So we got 4 tires. Once again, with the upgrades to the pit crew last season, we're not losing any spots. That's a good thing. That'll help us out moving forward. So, okay, here we are going back under green. And we'll see if we can hang in there and see if Fredo can get the job. Okay, we need to watch ourselves doing that. Okay, Fredo needs to chill out a little bit. He's getting a little too excited. And we are flying down this straightaway. My goodness. We had a good draft right there. Oh yeah, we're getting a good pull off these guys up ahead of us. That's helping us out. 23 laps to go, so we got 10 laps to fuel. It's gonna be close on whether we can make it on fuel or not. Probably the likelihood is we won't be able to make it on one more stop, but who knows? I'm telling you what, this track is rough, it is slick, and the truck is really jumping around on this straightaway. And we're kind of starting to get overtaken by some of these other trucks. I'll tell you what, though, we've held our own pretty good, so that's kind of encouraging. We're not, what you'd say, falling back through the field too bad right now. So that's kind of an encouraging sign right there. And I'm telling you what, that right front tire is going in a hurry. It is already down to almost 50%. We still got 7 laps of fuel left. So it's possible we're not going to make a full fuel run on these tires, because they are going in a hurry. Maybe we can kind of run that high line, kind of cut down some of that tire wear. That may be our only chance of making it a full fuel run. And the truck seems to be doing okay. We got another caution. So once again, we're going to come in and get tires. Whoa, there was a big wreck right there. A couple of trucks involved. So Okay, we got our tires. We got some fuel. Don't know if we'll have enough to make it to the end. We got 11 laps of fuel. We'll see how many laps we got left to go. Most likely we won't be making it to the end. Nope, 16 laps to go, so we'll have to pit with 5 laps to go. We might can try 2 tires then. It might be a long shot, but it might be kind of a last-ditch effort. Who knows? It worked at Iowa, and the truck responded really well to 2 tires, so maybe Atlanta will be the same way. Boy, Grant Enfinger just buried it off in there and made it stick. I mean, these guys are really dicing up here for the lead. And we are at almost 180 miles an hour down the straight. Whoa, boy. Ross Chastain has little to no patience with Fredo. He just, okay, some of these guys are having no patience. We're getting kind of knocked around a little bit. So the best thing Fredo can do is just kind of back off, let these guys burn their stuff up, and reel them back in later, and then we can try something at the end. Like I said, maybe with 2 tires or something. So yeah, we're kind of starting to slide back through the field a little bit. We're still hanging in there in that top 20, but it's not looking good for Fredo right now. We're falling back through the field, and it's probably going. Okay, we're getting knocked around by these guys. Fredo's going to have to really watch himself here. Our best hope is that these guys burn their tires up and we can kind of run them back down, like what's happening right here. So the tires are starting to go away for some of these guys, and Fredo's kind of starting to close back in and pick his way through the field. So hopefully that trend continues. I'm telling you what, Fredo's starting to kind of close back up on these guys a little bit, starting to make his way through the field. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. That's what we want. We want these guys to start losing the handle on their trucks, because that's our strength right there is long runs. Another thing you'll notice about Atlanta, at least the old configuration of Atlanta, the trucks really get spread out the field. We got guys coming down pit road already. They're coming in to get their tires and fuel, so we may have no choice but to get 4 tires. Of course, the other hope is that maybe we'll catch some of these guys a lap down and get a caution that way, or trap a bunch of trucks a lap down. So hopefully that might work in our favor. We'll see what happens. But a lot of guys are starting to peel off and go to pit road. So we got 9 laps to go. We need to push this as far as we can. I don't know if we can or not. The truck still is hanging up under us pretty good, so maybe we can, on a long shot. Oh wow, that could have got large right there. That Johnny Sauter just about lost it. So our tires are really starting to go away. Now you can see the icon there showing the tires are just about toast. So next time by, we need to come in and get 4 tires. Oh my goodness, we got caution. We can come in and get 4 tires. Holy smokes. The bad part is they got the wave around, so they're going to be right on our back bumper anyway. But daggum, Fredo, we played it perfect for Fredo. And we may have a shot at winning this race, hopefully. Because not only that, we got 4 laps to go, we're on fresher tires than everybody else. At least most of the field anyway, we're on fresher tires. We'll wait and see what happens when these guys get up to speed, how many of them blow by us. But right now, Fredo's set up to have a great finish. But now There is no saving tires now. It's all about get all you can. Run as hard as you can for 4 laps. Can Fredo actually hold them off and get his first win at one of the most unlikeliest places? My guess is probably not, because there goes the 16 truck of Hill. So, yeah, he just drove around us. We're probably getting ready to lose third to the O2 truck. Yeah, guys are starting to pass us now. But we're just going to hang as tough as we can. 2 laps to go. Oh, wait, no, we're still in first place. So these guys are actually unlapping themselves. So Fredo's still leading. Oh, my goodness. I don't know who's second. It looks like John Hunter Nemechek's showing second. But we need to run as hard as we can. Fredo is still leading this race. He's way out in front. White flag is in the air. Is it possible for Fredo Bangino IV to get his first career win? He bails off into turn 1. Coming off 2 on the backstretch for the final time. Oh my goodness, what an upset. Fredo Bangino IV is going to get his first career win in the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. Coming off turn 4, checker flag is waving, and for the first time ever, Fredo Bangino IV is a winner in the Truck Series. Oh my, what an upset. Holy smokes, what an upset. Yeah, burn it down, Fredo. Burn it down. Burn it down, Fredo. Yeah. I never thought this was possible. And at the unlikeliest of tracks, too. And Fredo is a winner in the Truck Series. Holy smokes, what an upset. My man, Fredo Bangino IV is a winner in the Truck Series. Yeah, celebrate that win, Fredo. Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, let's take a look at our race results. My goodness, Fredo Bangino IV with his first career Truck Series win in the most unlikeliest of fashion. Played the pit strategy perfect, and it got him a win. My goodness, what a race. All right, so, yeah, Fredo wins the race. Ben Rhodes finishes second, Grant Anfinger third, John Hunter Nemechek is fourth, and Stuart Friesen rounds out your top 5. And we will scroll on down here. Only 14 trucks on the lead lap. Austin Hill being the last truck on the lead lap. So yeah. So yeah, it played out perfect. A lot of the regulars that we see up front most of the time, Todd Gillen, Ross Chastain, Ty Majeski, Matt Crafton, all had not so great days. They're finishing just either side of the top 20 there. Johnny Sauter with a bad day, he finished 21st or 24th. So yeah, not good days for the regulars that run up front. So, and Riley Herbst crashes out of the race. Right there, you see him wrecking right there. Gets tangled up with Ben Rhodes. So yeah, finishes dead last in that race. So yeah, man oh man. And quick look at your point standings. Grant Anfinger leads the points. Ben Rhodes second. Third is Natalie Decker. Josh Reunion was fourth. Stuart Friesen rounds out your top 5 points. And there you see Fredo Bangino IV in 8th place in the points with that win. Also, if he doesn't fall out of the top 20, that should put him in the chase for the championship. So that's a big deal. If depending on who wins and doesn't win, obviously. But yeah, this is huge right here. Another win in Fredo is a definite lock. So yeah, this is good stuff. Fredo's really turning the wick up. So we'll just kind of scroll on down the points here. 30 seconds Jason White, and of course once again Tyler Hill just Little have not made a race, so they are still pointless. Yeah, celebrate that win, Fredo, that first career Truck Series win. How about that? That is big. We could be chasing for a championship if this keeps up. Yeah, celebrate that win, Fredo. Got himself a nice trophy to go with all those Dirt Tour trophies. Yeah, that's big. And kept the truck clean too while he's at it. Very good. Yeah. Fredo's going to be celebrating that win. Hey, check this out. Fredo Bangino, the fourth wins at Atlanta. Is this the first of many? We sure hope so. He's got that first career win under his belt now. He may have himself a spot in the playoffs too. So we just got to keep our nose clean. And I think we're going to be doing some big things. Hey, we even got some compliments from the competitors here. Clay Greenfield says, "Great job! Your first win as a NASCAR driver." So yeah, we're going to send him a compliment there. Spencer Boyd, "Great job! Your first win as a NASCAR driver." Yep, we're going to send a compliment to that. And Clay Greenfield with another compliment. Same thing as first, but okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and compliment that. Gus Dean with a compliment for Fredo. Yeah, we're just going to compliment all these guys. So yeah, I got congrats from the peers there. Good stuff. Okay, we're going to be taking that good momentum we got there let me try that again. We're going to be taking that good momentum to Miami, Homestead, Florida, or Homestead, Miami, Florida, if I could ever get that out right, for the Ford EcoBoost 200. So that's going to be our next race. So, what do you say without further ado? Let's go ahead and head to the track and see what happens. In fact, while we're at, we got enough money now. We can make some improvements to the team. Yeah, we're going to have another $180,000 to get another chassis. So why don't we just go ahead and upgrade the department? So, yeah, let's do suspension. That sounds good. I like that. Okay. And then we'll just upgrade departments. So let's go ahead and upgrade the pit crews while we're at it. There we go. Now we got a speedy pit crew to go with it. So, all right, let's go ahead and head to Homestead and see if Fredo can make it back-to-back wins. Yeah, let's try that. All right, guys, we're ready to qualify at Homestead-Miami Speedway. I'm telling you what, Fredo's riding high after that big win. So we'll see if that confidence results in a good qualifying run, and maybe another second win in a row in the race. So here we go. We're getting ready to come off, going to turn 3 and start our qualifying lap. So here we go, coming off turn 4, and the green flag is out, and we are qualifying. Really didn't change too much on this truck. It's pretty good like it is. We did kind of adjust the ride heights a little bit, see if that would kind of give us a little boost in speed. So we'll see how things goes right there. Come off turn 4, and we'll see where Fredo starts. 35-44, qualifies 21st, just pretty much average for Fredo, but it ain't where we started, it's where we finish in this series. So go up here and take a look and see who's got the pole. Sheldon Creed got the pole, Austin Hill qualified 2nd, Ross Chastain 3rd, Ben Rhodes 4th, and Todd Gilliland rounds out your top 5. So we'll scroll on down here and see where everybody starts at. Of course, there's Fredo, your most recent winner. starting in 21st. And Mike Harmon rounds out your field in 30 seconds. So let's head to the race and see what happens. Alrighty, guys. We've, like I said, we made some adjustments to the ride heights on this truck. See if that would kind of help give us a little more speed. See what that would do to the handling of the truck. We'll see how Fredo likes it. We're underway at Homestead. So we're going to bail off into... Oh, boy. Okay, we need to watch ourselves doing that. We just about right hooked Joe Nemechek there, so we got to be careful doing stuff like that. And it is also at night, which means there is a lot of grip out there. So we kind of need to be careful. This has been a pretty good track for Fredo. He had a good run here the last time he was here. Oh boy, they're boxing up there, and we're making it. Okay, we're starting to make it 3 wide. They're starting to get like really dicey now. Oh boy. Yeah, we kind of need to be careful. We don't need to be making enemies right now. So we need to be careful doing it. Fredo needs to be really careful going up through the field. Okay, they're starting to kind of beat on our back bumper a little bit. We got hammered pretty good right there by what looks like John Hunter Nemechek there behind us. Yeah, we give Brett Moffitt there a pretty good little shot. Oh man, boy, we got jacked up off the ground by the 8 truck there. Man, oh man, these guys are not playing. We really got to watch ourselves. And the thing is, we're going into the corners so good that we're really running up on these guys and running into the back of it. So we kind of need to be careful on corner entry there. I'll tell you what though, Fredo's hanging pretty good right there. I think dropping the ride height down on this truck has changed the handling a little bit. It does seem to be a little looser now. But as they say, loose is fast. We're still cooking that right front tire. It's getting up to over 300 degrees going in the corners, but it's really starting to get a little loose off the turns there. We just kind of need to watch ourselves coming off these turns. That was a pretty good exit right there. Boy, they are really racing in a tight wad there. There we go. Caution's out. So we're all coming in and get 4 tires right here. And hey, look at that. We moved up 1 spot, so we're up to 13th now. So now we're starting to gain some spots on pit road. So that's a good sign. Those upgrades to the pit crew really paid off. If Fredo doesn't do anything stupid, we could have ourselves a banger season this year. There may not be no sophomore slump for Fredo. So let's see how we do running with these with the big dogs up here in the front. There's Zane Smith up there in 11th. And we're trying to go by Hill and 12. Oh man, we are getting all kinds of jacked up. We really got to be careful. Man, we have got to watch ourselves. Fredo needs to not get too excited. I know. Oh man. Okay, that could have ended in disaster right there. We got up into Hill there. Just need to breathe there. Not get too carried away. So. We could probably go on. We might can make it on 1 more stop if it stays green to the end. Of course, it won't. We all know it won't. There's going to have to be at least 1 more caution. Maybe we can pull another rabbit out of our hat and play the pit strategy game. But Fredo's hanging tough. He's hanging in there in that 13th position. As those tires wear out, they'll start coming back to us a little bit. At least we hope they do. Now they're starting to jockey for position up there ahead of us. Looks like M-Finger and Johnny Saw. Oh, we got a truck blowing up. We got one blowing up in front of us. And there's the caution. So let's get off sequence from these guys a little bit. Let's come in and get our tires. So we're going to have fresh tires now. We're back towards the back, but hopefully the fresher tires will kind of help us out a little bit, and they'll kind of extend that run a little bit. So yeah, we're going to try some different pit strategies and see what happens, because a lot of these guys up front didn't pit. So not only are they on old tires, but they have far less fuel than we have. So that's going to be a double bonus in our favor. I'll tell you what, the fresh tires are helping these guys on old tires. They're quite a bit slower. So that's helping us out a lot. Fredo's really getting the job done. Okay, we got to really watch ourselves right there. That could have really ended that. Okay, now we got frame damage. Maybe it's not too bad. I'll tell you what though, Fredo's kind of coming to the front. He's working his way to the front. Already up to 11th. So those fresher tires are really helping out. We're up to 7th. Getting ready to take 6th. I'm telling you what, Fredo's confidence is on a high right now. After that win in Atlanta, I mean, he is really feeling good right now. Ooh, boy, we got to really watch ourselves burn those rear tires off. The best part is we can actually make it on one more stop. There's no guarantee these guys ahead of us can make it on one more stop. It's going to be really, really tight for them. Okay, so we had a caution. So what we're going to do, we're going to try right side tires on this truck. So, okay, we got our right side tires, so we stayed in 4th. Actually gained 1 spot to 4th. So we're going to see how this kind of works. The left side tires are wearing really nicely. They've only worn 2% since we last pitted. So we got 12 laps to go. We got 12 laps of fuel left. So we theoretically can make it. Just make it to the end. So it's going to be really tight. We're probably going to have to conserve some fuel, I'd say. So if we can buy ourselves a lap. Yeah, so we got 11 laps to go and 11 laps of fuel left. So we'll actually run out of fuel probably coming. Wow, Johnny Sarr just flew in there. He is definitely not saving fuel. Yeah, we're going to have to not race these guys potentially as hard if we want to make it on fuel. Yeah, these guys are kind of starting to blow by us, but we really don't have a choice. We've got to we kind of need to save a little bit of fuel because we're not going to make it all the way to the end. We're going to be about a half lap short as it stands right now. We're kind of inching there ever so slowly, but we're just not quite there yet in terms of having enough fuel. Oh, these guys are jacking us up off the ground now. If we can get a caution pretty quick, we might duck on the pit road and get 4 tires and just see what happens. Because we've seen these guys on old tires not be very good. The bad part is this race could end up going green and then we really have to conserve fuel. Man, it's just going to be so tight. I mean, we're almost there. 6 laps to go and we got roughly that much fuel left. And I'm telling you what, okay. All right, so we got a caution. So we're just going to go ahead and take right sides again because everybody's pitting. So now we don't have to worry about saving fuel or anything. We can just go as hard as we can. So here we go. It's probably going to be a green-white checker, I'd say. Well, 3 laps to go, so it's a green-white checker, if you want to call it that. So, but the good thing is we don't have to worry about saving fuel now. we can just go as hard as we can. I don't know if Fredo's got the truck to get up there and win the race, but I'll tell you what, he's making some moves. We might have something. Oh, jeez. We pounded the wall right there. Fredo drove way too hard into the turn. We paid the price for it. But he's not losing too much ground. We might have pounded the wall, but he's still going. He's still digging. We might still have something. Oh man, he's there. Fredo's right there, coming off turn 4 to get the white flag. Oh man, we slid. That may have just cost us the race right there. Oh man, Fredo's there. He's there. Coming up behind Eckes, gonna pass him for second. Can he get Grant Enfinger bailing off into turn 3? Oh, slide up the track. Oh, bounced off the wall, lost third. But hey, still a great run for Fredo, finished third. Just didn't quite have the truck there under us. But still a great effort there. Man, what a couple of weeks for Fredo. A win and a third place. Man, oh man. I would say if Fredo hadn't bounced off that wall, we might have had a shot at him. And when I say bounced off the wall, I bounced off the wall with two laps to go. We might have had a shot. That little run-in with the wall that first time, I'd say that what did us in. So, all right, take a look at your finishing order. Grant Enfinger wins the race. Christian Eckes finishes second. And our boy Fredo Bandino, the fourth, keeps the good times rolling with a third place finish. Johnny Sauter finishes fourth. Todd Gillen finishes fifth, rounds out your top 5. And we'll scroll on down here and take a look and see where everybody finishes. Zane Smith with a top 15 finish. Not so great run for him. Jordan Anderson with a not so great run. He was in the championship hunt last year, so he can't afford to have very many bad finishes like that. So, and John Hunter Nemechek crashes out, blows up, finishes 32nd. So, all right, take a look at the point standings. Grant Enfinger with 2 wins. He's pretty much all but assured himself a spot in the playoffs with those 2 wins. Leads the points. Ben Rhodes second, Natalie Decker third, and Fredo Bandino jumps up to 4th place in the points. You see that win there. Right now, he'd be in the playoffs. So, yeah, 4th place in the points for Fredo. 5th is Stuart Friesen. And we'll scroll on down once again. Austin Hill will be a fringe playoff contender. He has that win. Scroll on down here. And there's Josh White, 32nd, last truck with scoreable points. Tyler Hill and Jesse Little still have not qualified for the race. So let's see where we head to next. All right, looks like our next race is going to be at Texas Motor Speedway in the Truck Series race, in the Truck Series. So yeah, that should, we'll see what Fredo does there. We did have a very good showing the last race there. We crashed out and DNF'd in that race, so hopefully Fredo can turn things around in that race at Texas. So yeah. All right, guys, that'll be our next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will catch you in the next episode of NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care, and bye for now.